Hello everybody, Jody Paul here. Well, welcome back to the first video of 2023 on Magpie Movies. So today's video is going to be going over two things. One will be the pickups that I've recently picked up using birthday money and Christmas vouchers. And the second thing will be an announcement with regards to live streams for the channel. So without further ado, let's get on with it.
Rock until you drop. Dance until your heart stops. Rock until you drop.
Alright everyone, Jody Paul here. Welcome back to Magpie Movies and Happy New Year to everybody. Welcome to 2023. Yeah, what's 2023 going to have in store for you, for me, for this channel, for movies? Who knows? It's a lot of things to look forward to. The new movies are going to be coming out this year. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to, but more importantly, thanks for coming back. Yeah, today is Saturday the 7th of January, so we are 1 week-ish into 2023. So I hope that this video finds you all well. Yeah, so what have we got planned today? As I said earlier on, I've got pickups to go through and a live stream announcements to go through as well. So without further ado, let's go through the bog standard stuff of, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell and give this video a thumbs up, and that will be very much appreciated. So, let's crack on. Today, I've got a few things to go through. I can't remember from my last video whether or not I've gone through these previously, but I'll go through them at a time. So I've got 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4 Christmas-ish stuff, I think. Have I forgotten something? Sure, I've forgotten something, but I could be wrong. But anyway, we'll go through them. So first of all, I used to have Westworld season 1 to 3 on 4K, but I took them back into CEX because I wanted the vouchers for them because they're still worth a good kind of turnaround with regards to cost and value. So I don't know if I can remember if I showed you this time, but yeah, I picked up season 1 to 3 on Blu-ray, so that means I can watch them downstairs in the 4K telly as well as up here in the playroom in the movie room. But I also picked up Westworld season 4. Now I've only seen Westworld seasons 1 and 2, and I haven't seen 3 and 4. I used to watch them on Sky Atlantic, but we don't have Sky anymore, we've got Virgin, so I haven't seen 3. So yeah, so I was quite happy to pick this up from my local CEX, who had it in for 18. So it comes with a lovely slipcover, and then we just got the bog standard Alreeeet case, and you just got your blue 3 discs for it. So I'm looking forward to completing those, well, completing the Westworld series as such. So there you go. So that's part 1, is my Westworld complete series 1 to 4 on Blu-ray. And then another thing I saw on, what was it, on CEX, was they had this box set, No Word of a Lie for a tenner, on Blu-ray. And I thought, all right, there is a movie coming out soon, and I've only seen the first 3 series. So I decided to pick up, as I said, for £10, the Luther complete series 1 to 5 on Blu-ray. It's a nice thick box set. Seasons 1 and 2, 3 and 4 are both put together. We'll go through them. So I've actually, since I've had this started binging it, I love Luther. It's such a good series. And honestly, I thought I'd go straight into series 3, but I thought I'd start at series 1 again, because I wanted to be fresh in my mind if the movie's going to be coming out, the kind of build up to it. And to be honest, I've been watching season 1. I've binged it in the last day and a half. Excuse me, I couldn't remember anything. I knew what kind of happened, but couldn't remember. So anyway, so season 1 and 2 are in a one set. So 1 and 2 is there. Disc 3, which is season 2, isn't there because I'm currently watching it. And then again, the same applies for seasons 3 and 4. Again, put together, and we've got season 4 on 1 disc. Yeah, just 2 discs. Season 4 on 1 disc, and season 3 on 1 disc there. And then finally, we have series 5, which is on 2 discs. So that is Luther, which I'm very happy to have in the collection. So moving on to, those are like the CEX vouchers ones. So we've got those out of the way. We're now going to move on to can't even speak. Christmas money and vouchers that I got via Amazon. Yeah, so these ones are going to be my Amazon ones. So I'll go through these. So first of all, my friend Anthony Fisher sent me a gift card and a gift voucher, as you probably saw in the previous video. I can't remember. No, either way. So he sent me a £25 gift voucher. Thank you very much, Anthony. Very much appreciated. So I decided to pick up Smile. Yes. Now, I went for the US edition of this one. Again, it's the same as the UK one. It comes with the slipcover. And it is a 1-disc edition. Now, why, Paul, did you go for the US 4K as opposed to the UK 4K? Well, that's a good question. The UK 4K as well as the US 4K are only single discs. So normally, which is they're kind of doing recently, I don't know why, but we normally get a 4K and a Blu-ray and a disc together, so you can watch it either in 4K or on Blu-ray, obviously, hence what it says on the tin. But 25 quid for 1 disc is a bit steep when you can normally get them with the Blu-ray connected to it. So I thought, well, I know what to do. If I order the American one, you see that it comes with the digital code. Now I'm able to access US iTunes, and this has got a US iTunes code, which means that if I'm wanting to watch this in 4K, I can either watch it via the US iTunes downstairs on the 4K telly, or I can watch it off the disc. If I wanted to watch it up here, I can watch it via iTunes here in 1080p and the Blu-ray standard edition. Or if I go somewhere else and I want to watch it, it's able to watch it, don't have to watch it in 4K. So that's the reason I got it. It's kind of getting the Blu-ray disc, but the Blu-ray's digital. Yeah, so that is Smile, which I picked up. So thank you again, Anthony, for that. That arrived the other day. I've already sent down a message to you and all that. Other two I got with birthday and Christmas money. The first one is, now this is a bit of a strange one. It's only available on Blu-ray here in the UK. This one I picked up from Amazon Germany. You could get the American version of this in 4K, but as far as I'm aware, it's probably one of the first ones which was 4K region locked. As we all know, 4K and multi-region, but this was one of the first ones I think was released which is region locked. So I picked up The Outpost. This is the German 4K edition. This was on Prime, I think. I can't remember, but it's a very, very good film. I really enjoyed this one. But this one, like Scream, is a single 1-disc 4K edition. As you can see, it is a German release with the certificates on it. I have flipped it round so that the German certification isn't on there. But yes, so that is The Outpost. So looking forward to watching that again in 4K. That's going to be enjoyable. And the final one was something I think sold out over here, but where was it from? Was it Italy? Or? No, I think this was Amazon Germany as well. I picked this one up. So with the last of my Christmas money, I picked up the Bullet Train Steelbook. Yeah, so I'm very happy to have that. So we've got that on the back, and then inside we have the 2 discs, the 4K and the Blu-ray. I hadn't seen this until just recently, and I watched it and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's a lot better than I think it should have been. So that's that. So those are the 4 pickups from Amazon, which leaves me with 2 things. One, the announcement, which will come shortly, and this. Now, shortly after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year, or just after, I got a box in the post. I don't know where it is. And I had on a Magpie Movies subscriber mail. And I don't know where that came from. And this was inside it. Now, no one's contacted me in order to say, can I send you this? And I can't see anybody who would send it to me. I've asked my friends who normally send me stuff outside of the Back Budge group that we're in, chat group, and no one seems to know. So anyway, so I got sent randomly the Robin Hood Arrow, Kevin Costner Robin Hood Prince of Thieves Arrow set. Yeah, no idea who sent me this to. So if you're all watching this, I don't know who you may be, but thank you very much. This is amazing. It was on my CEX list. This in Wolf of Wall Street. But yeah, now as far as I'm aware, This is the, no, what it is, I'm not aware, but I'm aware with the Steelbook edition, this is the only one where you can get both the Blu-ray and the 4K discs with it. Whereas normally, if you get the 4K, it's just the 4K, and if you get Blu-ray, it's standard. Yeah, so random, I don't know. It comes with the usual book and poster. But it's a complete mystery to me as to who sent it. So if you're watching this, please drop me a message on Instagram or Facebook or WhatsApp or whatever, and let me know if this was you. So yes, so thank you to whomever you are. Yeah, so there you go. So those are the pickups since Christmas. I still have about £39 worth of voucher left from CEX to use. But yeah, but that's it for the foreseeable future with regards to pickups. Just jumping in here because this kind of happened after I've recorded everything. So I thought I'd add this in. I got a text with my friend Lee. Lee's in the Big Poly group, and obviously he lives near to me here in Darlow. And he just said he's going to drop off a few things for me. So thanks, we had a good chat as well. I had to kick him out because I was touching cloth, which wasn't the best. On top of that, Robert fed about and they tried to give us a ring, but again I was otherwise engaged, so I didn't. We don't need to know about that. Yes, let's move on. So yeah, so he given me a few things. He said he's going to be at the charity shop. He was going to drop one item off already, but he said I want the charity shop. Do you want any of these? So I gave him. So I went through his bag. So the first thing that I got off him, it's a film I've never seen, so I'm going to give it a go. It is Young Sherlock Holmes. I know Jamie goes on about this, but I don't think I've ever seen it. So that's on DVD. And then also on DVD is Broken Arrow, a film I have not seen in a long time. This was the first film I ever took a lass on a date with to the cinema. I think Lee and I, this was from 95, so it must have been 95 when I did. So it would have been first year at Tynemouth College back in 95. So is that one? I haven't seen that since 1995. And then Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3. I haven't seen this in a long time either. This is obviously the remake, of course. But yes. And then finally, they also dropped off one of my all-time favourites, Forrest Gump. I had this, I sold it to Lee. Lee then, unbeknownst to himself, bought the 4K Blu-ray, 4K steelbook of it. Didn't need it and said, would you like it back? And I was like, yep, so no charge. So thanks so much for that for Lee. Yes, she never got rid of it in the first place, but I'm glad to have it back in the collection. So yes, so thanks to Lee for those 3 there to go with the other ones. Anyway, back to me. Okay, so the announcement, yes, live stream announcements. As you know, I've stopped doing the Sunday nights live stream, me and Pete and Rob. And then I started doing the random impromptu ones on my own. But I was in a live chat, I think it was on Jim Jams, and other people were asking when it was coming back. So I've decided to bring them back, but a little bit different. So what I'm going to do, now I have no start date of this, so bear with me. This will be at 9 o'clock on a Sunday for between 1 hour and then 1 hour and a half. I will have one guest per fortnight. And what I'm going to do is, would like the comments obviously coming from you guys who are watching to watch and contribute to it so we can go through it. But each guest that comes on, I'm going to give them 5 questions for them to answer so we kind of get to know them. Now, guests that will be coming on will be guests that I've had before, but people might be watching it and not know who these guests are or whatever. So I'll be like, introduce yourself, what's your channel about, etc. and so on. But I'm going to ask them 5 questions. I don't know, like, favourite film, when's the first time you got into film, why did you start a YouTube channel, things like that. Just a kind of broad spectrum of things, and then that'll get them integrated into it. And at the end of each one, I'm going to, from a Magpie Movies perspective, I'm going to rate each guest out of 10. So if you've done really well, you get a 10. If you've done really badly, you get a 1, or you could get a 6. By all means, this is no reflection of their channel or anything. It's just a bit of a joke and how we would rate them. So if they come back on later down the line, then they might improve their mark, or they might, it's just a bit of a joke, it might get worse. But yes, so there you go. So live streams are going to be coming back. I have my first guest lined up, which will be the one and only Mr. Jamie Powell, a good friend of mine from down in Bournemouth. He's well up for coming on to it, so I'm happy with that. So we'll have an hour and a half with me and Jamie talking about films, new releases, your guys, your questions, you ladies' questions, whatever you want to do. So Jamie's going to be the first guest. I've asked a few other people. 2 other people said they'd be up for it, so that's great. If you want to be part of it, then drop me a line and I can get you on there. Like, again, it's just getting myself back into the live stream. I lost the inclination and wanting to do it because I felt like I'd start doing this, got everybody involved, and other channels started doing it, and then they just carried on, and I didn't have the motivation to do it anymore. And then if I were to come back, everyone would be going their channels, and but by the by, it is what it is. I'm going to bring it back, do something different, something to do on a Sunday night. It all depends, obviously, from my perspective, with regards to if I'm doing anything, my guests doing anything, and also if my family, my 2 kids, aren't going to bed on night time, because Sundays are the night I put them to bed. So if they're going to be kicking up a fuss, it might be delayed. I'll probably still go ahead on the date that we announced it, but it might be delayed, so not be 9, it might be 15:15, depending on if they've gone to bed. But yes, so that's the live streams are going to be coming back once a fortnight from 9 till 10:30 or from 9 till 10 on the Sunday night. Keep an eye on the socials and I'll put an announcement when it's going to be. But yeah, Jamie's going to be my first guest, so that will be coming soon. But there you go, that is it. We have gone through everything. Pickups, post, live stream announcements. So again, Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you had a great New Year. We went out for Chinese and I was shattered by 10:30. Wanted to go to bed because I was shattered and I'm old and whatever. But yes, thanks for watching. I hope you will come back and watch the live streams whenever they may be. Keep an eye out on my posts for those. But again, Happy New Year to everybody, and I'll see you all very soon. This is Geordie Paul, Last Survivor Magpie Movie, saying what we do in life echoes in eternity, and I shall see you all on my next video. Bye for now.